Good morning, students. Today we'll study about testis, which is the part of male reproductive system. It is responsible for the production of male gamete, which is sperm, and a hormone is released. The hormone name of the hormone is testosterone. In this class, we'll study about the internal structure as well as the structural details of testis. Internal structure of in the two diagrams I have made, that is TS of testis and LS of testis. But with the help of these two diagrams, we'll try to get the basic knowledge of the internal and external structures, also internal structures with the help of this diagram, and a few points I'll explain you about the external features also. So let's start. Testis, it is present in the abdominal cavity. Where it is the location of the testis is? Location is abdominal cavity. Abdominal cavity. Now, where location is abdominal cavity, where it is present in the scrotal sacs. Where it is present? It is present. The testis is a pair of testis. Present in the abdominal cavity inside the scrotal sac. Now, where is the scrotal sac? It lies just outside the abdominal cavity. It descends below the abdominal cavity, and main reason of that testis is present in the scrotal sacs, because inside the main role for this scrotal sac is to maintain a temperature 2 to 3 degrees Celsius lower temperature than the body temperature, because the sperms could not survive at the body temperature. So to maintain for the formation of sperm, for the production of sperm, the temperature required is 2 to 3 degrees Celsius below the body temperature, and that's why the testis is located inside the scrotal sac or scrotum. It lies outside the abdominal cavity. Now in this next, it is before birth. Before birth, it is present in the abdominal cavity. Just before birth or at the time of birth, it descends from the abdominal cavity through a canal termed as inguinal canal. Inguinal canal. So it descends outside through the inguinal canal, and it is in contact with the abdominal cavity or the pelvic cavity with the help of this inguinal canal. When the testis descends from the abdominal cavity, it just takes off all the blood vessels, conducting tubes, then nerve fibers. So all together, testis along with the nerve fibers, blood vessels, and conducting tubes descend downwards into the scrotal sac, and with the help of inguinal canal, with the help of this inguinal canal, which is through which it has descended downwards, with the help of this inguinal canal, it is in continuity with the abdominal cavity. So this is about the external structure. Or here, each testis is having, it is covered by a tough covering, which is known as tunica albuginea. It is a covering, tough covering. The size of testis is 4 to 6 centimeter in length and 2 to 3 centimeter width. So this is the size of testis. It is covered by a tough covering, which is tunica albuginea, 4 to 6 centimeter in length, 2 to 3 centimeter in width. Each testis is divided into compartments, and that compartments are termed as testicular compartments. Testicular compartments is around about 250 compartments in each testis. In each compartment, there is a long structure termed as Semi-Ferrous Tubule. Inside the Semi-Ferrous Tubule, sperms are formed. The Semi-Ferrous tubules are surrounded by a connective tissue. The cells are termed as Leydig cells. Leydig cells provide nourishment to the developing sperm. When it is formed in the Semi-Ferrous Tubule, it is with the help of this vas efferentia. It is sent to this part, which is the epididymis. In the epididymis, it is stored for some time. It gets maturation, it gets concentrated, and then it is released to the abdominal cavity with the help of vas deferens. So it is the formation of sperms, the male gamete. The male gamete is it takes place in the compartment, testicular compartment. These are the testicular compartments inside the testis. Around 250 compartments or more are present in the compartment. Long tubular form structures are present, which is Semi-Ferrous Tubule. Inside the Semi-Ferrous Tubule, the sperms are formed. And the Leydig cells, or the connective tissues, or the Leydig cells, they provide nourishment to the growing sperm. From here, it is transported via vas efferentia to the epididymis, where it is stored. It gets matured, it gets concentrated, and then it is released to the through the vas deferens to the abdominal cavity through the inguinal canal. The scrotal sacs or the testis is in contact with the abdominal cavity through inguinal canal. Now the internal structure, which is the TS. This was the LS, lateral section of testis. If I cut this like this one, this is the LS. This cutting is the TS. So this is the transverse section of testis. In this, you can see that these are the Semi-Ferrous tubules. I have showed, explained here the long tubular structure, Semi-Ferrous tubules. Sertoli cells are present in between the compartments. Here, between the compartments, Sertoli cells are present. These are the developing spermatogenic cells which form the sperms. And this outline is the basal lamina. The cells present between these two structures. This is the these two compartments. These are the Leydig cells or the supportive cells. Leydig cells, then Sertoli cells. They are present inside them. They are kind of some connective tissues. So these two are the same spermatogenic cells. Here, these structures, they release sperm. Here, they get matured and form the sperm. So the formation of a sperm takes place inside the compartment. This is two or three different compartments. In between, Leydig cells are present. Inside the compartment, Sertoli cells are present. So these are the connective structures. Now the sperms. Sperms are the male gametes, which is responsible for the process of reproduction and which is necessary or the most important part. So here, what the testis is formed. Testis is formed of germ cells or the spermatogonia. Or the sperm releasing spermatogonia and Sertoli cells. Sertoli cells provide nourishment, while this one, spermatogonia, these Leydig cells are present in between the compartments, and Sertoli cells are for the providing nourishment to the developing germs, developing sperms. So this is all about the structure of testis. In the next class, we will study about the structure of ovary.